Hello everybody and welcome back to the Strawberry Field. I'm excited to bring you another episode of the Love Wreck Legacy. So Miyu gets up, hugs baby Soda because he had a nightmare, and we have to go straight to pumping, living that glorious mom life. I think she likes it though. I think she really likes being mom, but that could also just be me. I'm not sure. Anyway, so while she's eating some leftover tofu, she's kind of realizing another natural birth? No, I don't think I can do that again. So she makes the decision to do a C-section, which that's good. I don't think I could handle being there for that long again. Anyway, so then Jasmine texts us and she's like, hey, do you want to go to that Lamaze class? And we're like, yeah, of course, let's go. So we go to the hospital, we're looking around, and we find out the class got canceled. Classic. Absolutely amazing. So then we're like, don't worry, we pivot. We can do this. Because when life closes one door, we burst through a window, right? And so Joffrey Landgrab gives us our ultrasound, and it's twins. We're having twins, and they're both girls. So double trouble pink edition? So we're just kind of in the hospital hallway, and we're like, oh my god, we live in a one-bedroom apartment. We can't fit one toddler and two boyfriends. How are we gonna fit two babies? Anyway, so we just end up heading home, and we gotta plan a date with Jordan, because we gotta tell him, hey, we're pregnant with twins. Because mind you, this man doesn't even know we're pregnant to begin with. So Jordan comes over, right? He's looking all cute. So we pull him down on the couch and for little cuddles and cozy, nothing wild, yeah? And then Miyu looks up at him and he's like, so I've got news. And Jordan kind of lifts his eye up like a Pixar dad, and Miyu drops the bomb. I'm pregnant. Again. With twin girls. Y'all, this man does not miss a beat. His face lights up like a festival lantern. He's like, well, I was planning on doing this anyway. And boom, drops to one knee right there in the middle of the living room, like it's a final act of a romantic comedy. He pulls out that ring, and then Miyu, who's emotional and a little confused, says yes. Our non-committal queen who has two boyfriends, now one fiance and one boyfriend. Anyway, so he slips the ring on her finger, and she's got hearts in her eyes, there's a love in the air, and obviously we woohoo to celebrate, because why not? So we're engaged, pregnant. It's just so chaotic. Welcome to the new cinematic universe, I guess. What? Anyways, we end up calling Akihito, and we're like, hey, I need to talk to you. Do you want to go on a date? So after just getting engaged to Jordan, we're like, Akihito, let's go to the park. So they go and sit in a little quiet corner of the park, and Miyu takes a deep breath and just drops it. Jordan proposed, and I said yeah. Akihito does that polite nod, the quiet I'm fine smile, but we can tell this boy's a little sad. Not dramatic or heartbroken, but okay. And then Miyu hits him with part 2 of the emotional roller coaster. I'm pregnant and I might be yours. And guys, he lights up. He is glowing. His whole face just starts beaming. He's just so happy that maybe, just maybe, these are his kids. So he pulls Miyu into a kiss, sweet and tender. And then he tells her no matter what, I'll always be with you. So yeah, we got Jordan, we got Akihito, we've got twin girls coming. And somehow Miyu's life is both a rom-com and a sitcom rolled into one. She really does have her two boys, always. These two, the thing is, now that we're engaged to Jordan, I feel like we have to tell him about Akihito. We should call things off with him. But Miyu just is so in love with both of them. Let me know what you guys think I should do, because a part of me wants to see if Jordan would be interested in an open relationship. Because clearly Akihito's okay with it. He's okay with being the mistress. But wouldn't it be better to just straight up have two boyfriends? Anyway, so we're back home, and we're going to go ahead and get Soda a PB&J. He doesn't like it. Turns out he hates peanut butter. So then we end up giving him some peas, and he likes peas. I think we're giving our like love for vegetables to him, and that's great. That's perfect. So it's bedtime, we're doing our cozy nighttime routine, lights dim, pajamas on, giving Soda his little forehead kiss goodnight. And as we're tiptoeing out of the room like some bedtime ninja, screaming from our neighbors, of course, Jasmine and Sarah are going at it. Like full volume, TV drama levels of shouting. Like poor Soda wakes up, eyes wide, absolutely losing it. Miyu, bless her soul, is so tired, she's running on nothing but willpower and oat milk. But she's had enough, you know. So what does she do? She marches over there, she bangs on the door, you know, full bedtime fury, right? She's ready to issue a noise complaint and a personal vendetta. Jasmine answers, and she's like, sorry girl, we'll keep it down. Okay, thanks, appreciate that. Let's get back to our peaceful. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Is that a ghost? Is Jasmine a ghost? Like glowing and floating and not alive kind of ghost? And here's the kicker. We didn't even get a sadness movement. There's no news, there's no mourning. Just ghost Jasmine? Like, did we just hear Jasmine get murdered? And we're like, did Sarah kill her? Is my gang glitching? Or is Miyu so tired that she just didn't notice? Like, she made it all up? Like, what? Anyway, so they end up getting quiet at 2 a.m., which is pretty fun. And we're actually right now cooking stuff for the baby shower that's happening soon, and we just went through the entire night in peace. Anyway, so like I said, today's the baby shower, and Miyu's bright and early, making the cute little pink filled cake, a few appetizers, and the doorbell rings, and who is it? Both Jordan and Akihito. Yeah, both of Miyu's favorite boys showing up, and they're like ready to co-host on a parenting panel. They're like, let us help set up. And Miyu's already balancing baby weight, emotional complexities, cheese tray, Soda, and she's like, yes, please. So the guests start rolling in, and the balloons are bouncing, music's playing, things are getting festive, when suddenly, boom, it's gone. Like, the event is canceled. No warning, no explanation, just party gone. Half the guests, you know, disappeared, and only people who stayed were actually Jasmine, Jordan, Akihito, and Kim, which is really nice. So they end up crowding around the cake, gasping at the pink filling, pretending like they didn't know, and, you know, someone shouts, twin girls. Anyways, there's like crumbs on the rug now, sparkling juice everywhere, and Miyu's like, yeah, I gotta go to work now. Bye bye. So I'm gonna see you guys when she comes back. Fresh in the morning, and Miyu wakes up and she's like, I need a coffee date. So she rings up Jasmine, our loyal best friend, and she's like, let's go to the cute cafe in the neighborhood. So they sit down, and Jasmine's drinking the overpriced cappuccino, and Miyu hits her with the will you be my maid of honor? And Jasmine's whole soul leaves her body and returns in a high-pitched squeal like a yes, oh my god, yes! They gush about weddings, dresses, cake, seating charts, you know, everything like that, you know. And then Miyu confesses, I'm scared of commitment. And Jasmine's like, well, that's okay to be nervous about wedding. And then Miyu cuts her off, you know, the record scratch. I'm also having an affair with Akihito. Jasmine's jaw is on the floor. You know, eyes blinking Morse code of like, girl, what? And Miyu, she just takes a sip of her hot tea, like acting if she just said, like, I forgot to buy milk. And she goes, yeah, I gotta go. I have a C-section scheduled. And she just stands up and goes to the hospital with Jordan. And it's just, she's left Jasmine in the cafe, surrounded by these wedding magazines. And she's wondering, like, should I tell Jordan? And I think Jasmine's slowly realizing, like, as much as I love Miyu, as much as she's my best friend, she's not a good person. So we're in the hospital room, right? Fluorescent lights on. Miyu's fully epiduraled up, right? And the doctor gives us, like, the nod. It's go time. You know, so Jordan is right by us, you know, whispering to us, saying everything's gonna be okay. And the doctor pulls out two beautiful, squishy, red-faced baby girls. And, you know, we're introducing Kaori and Toki. 10 fingers, 10 toes, and absolutely zero chill, you know. They're so cute, and I'm so happy that one of these girls is going to be the future heir for Gen 2. Oh, I'm so excited. I love playing with Miyu, but I am so sure her daughters are going to be drop dead gorgeous, because she's drop dead gorgeous, okay? So then we decide to head back home, you know, bundled up like a Hallmark movie. Jordan's cooing over the girls, and then he just kind of stops. He's squinting, he's leaning in, he's looking at these girls, and he's wondering, like, are these mine? No, he's not mad, he's just confused. Like, when you order fries and get onion rings instead, kind of confused. And Miyu sees, like, Jordan's a little, like, what's happening? And she knows deep in her soul, with the clarity of a woman who's been juggling 2 men, these babies are 100% Akahitos. And she just kind of smiles and kisses Jordan and is like, everything's okay, babe, I love you. And Jordan nods and is like, yeah, okay. And Miyu's like, I'm so excited to marry you. And Jordan says, like, hey, the romance festival in. Do you want to have a big wedding or just something quick? And Miyu's like, yeah, let's do something quick. The romance festival, where the air smells like sakura petals and bubble tea. Miyu, you know, in her festival best, marches straight to the guru and is like, how's my relationship with Jordan looking? And this man, like, strokes his beard and is like, don't make plans with him. Excuse me? And then Jordan asks the same thing, and then the guru's like, true love is close, you know, if you only open your eyes. And Jordan's like, duh, this is about Miyu. Oh, sweet summer child. So these two, high off romance and cherry blossom, lock eyes and do the most impulsive thing possible at a love-themed event. They get married. Right there, right then, under pink petals and questionable advice, Miyu and Jordan exchange their vows. No planner, no dress, just vibes and commitment issues. It's reckless, it's romantic, it's very them. It's very Miyu. You know, the crowd's cheering, the fireworks are popping, the guru disappears into the night like a cryptic pigeon or something, I don't know. And just like that, Miyu and Jordan are married. Kind of, you know, probably. I wonder how Agahiru's gonna take this. Anyways, for now, we're gonna go ahead and just call it love. They're so cute. Jordan officially moves in, and I think it's time we find a new apartment. And just like that, another chaotic, heartfelt, petal-filled episode wraps up. We came, we questioned a mysterious stranger's love advice, we got emotionally whiplashed, and somehow we got married. No cakes, no DJ, no nothing. Just spontaneity and the lack of DNA testing. You know, Miyu's officially a wife now, Jordan's smiling ear to ear somewhere, and Akahiru probably felt a mysterious chest pain and doesn't know why. You know, the twins are home, the house is full, and the vibes unhinged, but they're cute, it's okay. So for now, we're gonna tuck ourselves into bed, wedding rings on, and secrets buried, but hearts full. Stay safe, stay chaotic, and most importantly, stay cozy. See you next time. Bye!